Hey, what's up? I'm in Boise, Idaho. Can anyone see or hear? Hold up, let me turn my chat on. Okay, cool. Hey, Crafty. Yeah, I'm at Latah and Overland here in Boise, right next to the number 29 stop. It looks like this car got hit on the side. It could be a hit and run. I'm gonna try to go over there. Unless if it's that white car, let me go check this out. So, hit the button several times. So I'm gonna try to cross the street here. So lower everyone real quick. I had it raised because I'm across the street here, and there we go, finally. So take the cross. So there's one that's blocking that lane. Hey, what's up, AZ? Yeah, hey, Gage. Yeah, so how about that crazy incident with the Arizona auditor? So I'm taking stringer style shots as I just have y'all on here because this is interesting. So, are they gonna stop? It's a cop. Almost didn't stop. They need to learn how to drive better. So. Hi, what's up, real Jiggy? Interesting art on the back of this, on the side of this building. So this is just south of downtown Boise, probably about five minutes or so. Overland runs east to west. Basically runs into Meridian. It goes from Boise to Meridian. It's one of the major roads in Boise and Meridian. So they got one guy on the ground over. So I'm done with my hold up. Hey, what's up, Big? And I've. Yeah. Noah. I've seen him around before watching our streams too. I was impressed. I want to meet the guy who's doing Boise Cop Watch. I guess there's a Facebook page. He's African American, and I guess he's having some issues with the police not being used to him around here. And I talked to another guy who's actually he does training with the Army, and he even, I guess, if you're out after 2, they automatically suspect that if you're black or brown that you're committing a crime. So there's obviously some stuff going on here in Boise that needs to be addressed. If you're white, it seems like there's not really a whole lot to be worried about, except after like 2. The unit right here is a DUI unit, and it looks like they're placing this man in cuffs, or they have him in cuffs. So can you all hear fine? Because if not, I can put my auxiliary mic on, which I might actually do. I should probably use it more often. Okay, sweet. The video quality is not the best, but eventually I hope to get new equipment for my streams. So they're talking about insurance right now. Talking about his license and insurance. Basically, they're placing him under arrest right now. So they have him handcuffed. So here, I'll put the high def on so that you guys might be able to hear other stuff. Not sure what happened there. So it's taking them 3 cops to put this man in the back of the car. I have to change my battery too after the stop. For the high def sound. So, hey, what's up? How are you? Nice to see you in here, AA. That was awesome. Yeah, you did a great job out there, man. And they're looking through this car again. Not sure if it's the only one involved or if another one is involved as well. Because the cars in the parking lot look fine right here, so. There we go. Hey, what's up, Cher? They're real jingy. Nice to see you. Yeah, party. So if you haven't yet, go check out AUN, Arizona United News.com. It's back up, revamped, and we're looking for authors to stories. You can create an account. My turnaround to approving is about a day or so. So go ahead and do that, and then pretty much like email us if you want to join and actually become a member. So oh, I hate when it does this. Uh, I'm in Boise, Idaho, Emily. Overland and Latah Street. This is just south of downtown. So, yeah. Yeah, I can't wait. Gonna be in Vegas too. Um, so, I'll have interesting stories in the next couple weeks. Not gonna talk about them now. You'll all have to view. Um, one of them might be a game changer. It might actually help both sides of the fence. I'm hoping. So, yeah, I want to go see those guys. Want to be with Liberty Freak in his natural environment too. Him and Pikes. Oh, 13, car number 13. I saw this one last time I was in town. Got car 13, the DUI unit. And car 21 is the one that you see to your left. I probably won't even try to sell this to Stringer because it's not really a market here. Maybe I will. I don't know. Yeah. No, they're doing some great work out there. You guys are doing great in Arizona too. Like, I've been impressed. Um, you guys have been handling Phoenix pretty well. So, thank you guys a lot. I kind of wish that I could be down there, but it is what it is. I was trying to go on quote unquote vacation, but good luck with that, you know. So, awesome, awesome. Yeah, the more people we reach, it's not about popularity as much as reaching people. That's what I look at my subs as, and we all become a community, you know. So we all inspire each other to do good things out in our communities. Even the supporters, like I thank you guys for doing what you do. So okay, okay, cool. Record America. Okay, I'll check that out. Thank you, Emily. And then there's a guy that I know from the Libertarian Party who wants to go out and do it. He wants to. He wants to. Okay, they're taking him to Ada County Jail probably. So. So Roki is the guy's name up there. Um, the only problem with him is that he doesn't always have the best transportation, but he can do public transportation audits. So, sorry, the pavement is not even where I'm at. So, yeah, Roki, and I think he's going with a different channel name, Zombie something. I forget what his channel is gonna be. So awesome! Thank you for the link. So he finally stopped blocking traffic. So I imagine that they're gonna grab a tow truck to grab this car. Let me zoom in on this guy real quick. It's going in the back of his truck here. Gotta see if he pulls out anything weird, anything suspicious. So the great thing about having two cameras, you get different angles. So they're asking for Latah right now. So I'm not sure if he hit the pole or I don't see any damage from here, but then again, the cruiser number 21 is blocking, so I can't really tell if he hit the pole or not. So they're taking him away in code, which is weird. So, okay, that was weird. So it doesn't, I think he might have hit the pole. Let me zoom in on my other camera. So this is pretty much wrapping up. They're asking for a tow. Yeah, there's marks on the pole here. So I don't think there was another vehicle involved. I think he just hit the pole. And I think that he's going to jail for DUI probably. So can definitely tell there's damage on the side of the car. Yeah, it's good talking to people in the community when you do stuff like this, when you do First Amendment auditing, because you really learn like what is actually going on as opposed to what is perceived. Sure, everyone has their own perception or idea. So that's why with Arizona Unite News, I just want to do real news, like straight to the point. I know everyone does have their own agenda to some degree, but I just want to do not fake, not scripted, not edited. Just what you see. Yeah, maybe you might not know everything. Like I don't know what led to this. I can kind of see the physical facts, but I can't see. Like I wasn't here, nor were these guys. These guys weren't here. Um, the police weren't here before. Sounds like someone needs new bricks. So they don't even really know what really happened. That's why I don't like it when news agencies take the police or government story and not question, or just because they think, oh, they do this every day, they're always right. That's not always the case. So big. Thank you. I learned from the best. So just a mix of things that people taught me. Arizona Auditor mentored me a lot, even though he he probably yeah, this guy is intoxicated. But yeah, so even though he started his channel after me, I believe, but it doesn't matter. It's experience. It's life experience. So him, High Desert, shoot, like even AZ Desert has shown me quite a lot. Um, like all you guys really, you you all have different experiences. So, and then watching like Gavin Syme even, like he's a big part of why I do what I do. If it wasn't for his videos and watching them, like even 10 years ago, I remember when he first came on the YouTube, or shortly after, uh, he's been on, I think, since like 2005, 2006, I want to say. Am I correct, or am I just exaggerating? But he's been around for a while, and everyone knows WSP videos of them in the unmarked cars, which technically they're not even supposed to be pulling people over in unmarked cars. So everyone saw that video of the, I think that was yeah, that was State Patrol. They pulled over and was asking him for his license and registration. So, yeah, it is. Yep. That's what's great. That's what a community should do. Everyone should learn from each other, you know. And that's how real growth starts. Is you not only learn from yourself and mistakes that you make, you learn from other people and what they do. And people should really want to constantly get better. And you're gonna suck when you do anything for the first time, even the second time, third time. You might not get better for a while, but if you just keep trying to work on it, eventually you're going to get somewhere. So, yeah, like, I'm really big on personal development and growth. And I think if people were to have that mindset, um, to like always want to get better, I think we'd be a lot better off. Hmm. Interesting music. So, yeah, I miss rolling around with you guys on the west side. It's always fun times. So we we come across some of the weirdest stuff too. But yeah, never a dull moment. So hey, we got a bigshitty.dictionary.com here. So maybe you can fix the website and fix the SEO errors that I keep getting, telling me that I have too many run on words. I'm just giving you a hard time. So I can't. Yeah, I can't live there anymore, and a lot of people are leaving because this false sense of I don't know. I'm not gonna go into it here. There's good people in Seattle, but like I can't do it anymore. Part of it's physical health. Like it's okay during the summer until recently when we have all the smoke, and then I can tell that there's damage from all the nuclear stuff going on that I explained in other um, live feeds. Um, these so-called environmentalists don't know how to properly take care of the planet. Um, Government's like one of the worst polluters in the world, and yeah, maybe it's not Seattle itself's fault for all this going on, um, but they do a lot of waste. I've seen it with my own eye, and like they want to try to make everyone do a certain thing when it's not practical. It's just causing more pollution by making people sit. Not just pollution, people's vehicles are getting damaged waiting in that horrendous traffic for them to build light rail that should have been there 20, 30, 40 years ago. Or even better freeway uh, road systems. So just poor planning. And Boise's on the same path. If they don't think about it now, it's going to grow and they're not going to know what to do with it. So, Phoenix, the city planning, even though it's not perfect, uh, Phoenix saw LA, saw the mistakes that went with LA, and they decided to design the metro area to actually look at the growth and kind of plan ahead. Even though I think it's crazy with the 303 loop and nothing being out there, but they spent all this money on it for a maybe. So, but I'm pretty sure 10 years from now, everyone will be like, oh, thank goodness there's this. So, yeah, all states want money. Every single state in the United States. That's government though. They don't actually like earn their money half the time. So, like these guys just standing around talking on someone's time. So, uh, states are profitable, but not in the way that it's underground profit, and they let the public go into debt to feed that profit. Basically, it's a racketeering operation. Yep, mafia business. It wasn't designed like this, but that's what it became. Yep. I'm just thankful that I can leave the police department without getting beaten nearly to death. So whenever I go into a police station, that's what I'm thankful for every time I get to leave, where I'm not kidnapped or beaten, you know. So every time I go do an audit, I pray that one of these lunatics won't go crazy. So yeah, I haven't really had too much trouble with Boise. They've been fairly decent with me. I'm just concerned because what I'm hearing in the community, mostly people of color, like they fear for their safety half the time. That's why at one point I didn't really believe in it out much, but in a way they're kind of right. Areas that aren't used to seeing people of all different races, more so. Hey Noah, how's it going, man? Thank you for what you did out there. I salute you. Like, that was awesome of you. And I've seen you around on the streams before. I remember you. So, thank you. Yeah, when I get back, I would like to meet you. So, okay. I'm from Seattle. You know, I love that brew, that that coffee. So, Arizona has some really good coffee too. I've been impressed on some of the blends that I've had. I'm gonna ask them what their favorite donuts are when they're done talking about this. Just throw them. Yeah. No, as auditors, we love the supporters. So even if you can't do what we do, um, just you being out there and trying to help us with the back end stuff and just being there for moral support helps too. So awesome. Thank you for that, Big. So I'm gonna get a different view, and then I'm probably gonna head off soon. Yeah, I've also heard it can take a while for a tow truck to show up around here. But earlier I saw one just driving around, like trying to find reason to tow people off the street. So I I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. So yeah, don't worry. Don't rush it, man. Like we've had some people. We, we have some people that are taking time off to deal with other stuff, um, and it happens. You have life stuff. I'm just really bad at like taking a break because I don't know if I've really like shared my story too much into detail, but when you're living life for a mission, um, it's a lot different. Like things that things aren't chores. Like this isn't work. This isn't work to me. Like yeah, maybe I'm monetized. I haven't even checked to see if I like got paid yet. Like it's not about that. And I thought about demonetizing because monetizing can actually put you in a different legal level. Um, so I don't know if I'm gonna stay monetized. I might demonetize myself. So because it's not about money to me. Yeah. Well, I just it can be a added liability, not just with YouTube itself, legally wise, and that's why I'm glad when I got arrested in Boise, I wasn't monetized. So, um, well, I guess when you're stopped while driving and you're doing this activity and they can prove it, I guess that could turn it into a commercial activity where you do need a license, a standing license. So if you want to play that side of the fence, if you're monetized and you're actually like involved, so. But as you saw in Arizona Auditor's stream uh, with uh, with Noah and Phoenix Rising, like you saw this dude like breaking all these laws that if we were to do it, if it was the coin was flipped, we would have so many charges on us. It wouldn't even be funny. You might even get tased or tackled just because they know that you're an activist. It's all political games. And that cop was like, oh, great, a bootlicker. So I'm pretty sure if it would have went violent, he would have let it go for a little while before breaking it up. I, I, I could see that happen. So it's all political. Not all the time though. There was that one incident in Chandler, but that department's a little different than most. They actually seem to care to some degree. Yes, they're not perfect, um, and they're still part of the same system. Like that CPS incident where they stormed the house with the SWAT team. That wasn't cool at all. Um, so yeah, thank you for going out there. That was crazy. Like it could have really turned bad because Tempe Against Police Violence and I were in Mesa, Arizona, and a man basically threatened us with a knife. So it can get dangerous. Some of the California guys have been stabbed, shot. Um, Sometimes it happens when the cops are around and the cops don't even do anything. And that's one of the issues in Washington. They're letting all the real criminals go and they're taking political prisoners. That's one reason why I don't want to be in Washington, because I don't want to be one of these political prisoners. Because they're going after people of faith in Washington. Yes. Yeah, it's not so much the cops because actually had a lot of decent experiences with King County Police, except Kent Police Department. You could tell right off the bat that they were going to be trouble because of the gang symbols on all their cars, the thin blue line flag, and then just you could tell right off the bat that they were going to be trouble. Even dealing with the city workers. Usually, if you go to City Hall and the police station, that will tell you the most about that city. And you can tell if the public is involved or not by going to those two places and your reactions. So, for new auditors, I'd recommend you sticking with those. Don't do federal. I think I I didn't quite understand where I was when I got arrested here. I knew I was on public property, but I didn't quite understand like the weight of it, and I didn't realize that the VA was going to come out when it's not even technically their property. They lease it, so it's not fully their property. City of Boise owns all that property, except a couple of the partitions. I believe the state of Idaho owns those, and there's a MEPS building, which is a federal. Uh, Obviously, the federal building is its own partition too. So And I've talked to people here that know all about that location, um, and they verified that's correct. The psych ward, like building, um, on the backside of the complex, and that one is complete restrictive access. So yeah, when you're brand new, definitely go out with someone who's done it before. You don't have to do it how they do it. It'd be awesome if you find someone that you trust, obviously. Get to know them maybe before you go out. Because, like, you might be in a situation where you're going to have to rely on each other. And that's what I like about Arizona is that we all know each other enough to know who each one of us is, and we know each other's strengths, we know each other's weaknesses, and we try our best. We're always trying to change what we do, um, but you gotta work as a team when you go out with other people. And for myself, I'm a cop watcher. It's like Tempe against police violence. He feels very comfortable at cop watching. He doesn't really like auditing, but um, I I actually don't mind it. I I'm liking it more and more that I do. The more I become experienced, I'm starting to get a hang of it. Is it my natural thing? No, but I'm always looking at people um, out there that are um, doing new things, um, like Blind Justice. What he's doing, his audits are pretty awesome. Um, and then I could throw like name after name after name out there. A lot of James Freeman's audits are really good. Um, we have the thing about High Desert is that, and some of the older guys is, yeah, I can take a lot from them, but I I'm not at that level because I don't have the knowledge and wisdom that life brings. They have, and I know you all think I'm probably saying, oh, they're old, but old didn't used to be a bad word. It used to be like being wise. You always need someone who is wise, who who's been through it and has that knowledge. So that's what I love about some of these older guys, like Liberty Freak, and like even Eric. I think he's. I'm not sure how old he is, but he's got a crazy brain on him. It's just, yeah, like we all we all come from different backgrounds. We all have done different things. So I think this is gonna go on all night where they're just talking, and it's already 1:56 Mountain Time. So yeah, no, he's great. I love what he does. Um, Great guy, awesome dude. He's he does a lot of good work in the community, and I respect him like mad. So, and then of course you big, you've been around too. So yeah, and that shouldn't define you. Like you aren't that. After you serve the time, should be just like everyone else. Yep. And I don't judge anyone. Everyone makes mistakes. It's just taking responsibility, and not trying to uh, think you're better than everyone else. Um, so so it looks like they're gonna leave the car maybe. So it might not be an all night thing. After one of these guys leaves, I might go take some pictures. But I'll stay with you guys, I guess. Should really have his code lights on. Watch, I see him cause an accident. What's your favorite donut, sir?
I don't eat them.
Oh, okay.
I gotta keep my girl figure.
Alright, so the tow truck's here. Lights! 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 Thank you! And then I think he did that to be a... I don't know why. But yeah, what he's doing is right because he's protecting the tow truck from getting hit. So it's just driving around without those headlights. So oh yeah. I guess Phoenix PD misses me yelling at them, so that's what I've been told. So I got some good videos earlier because Garden City PD was pulling people over left and right. They're doing the DUI emphasis tonight and tomorrow, probably all weekend. I'm pretty sure you guys in Phoenix will probably have something like we've seen before, where they have agencies coming together. So, no, I'm in Boise, Idaho. Yeah, I want to go out to Tombstone too. I haven't been out there yet. I haven't been out to all the cool tourist spots in Arizona yet because I'm always busy working on something. I was gonna go to the Grand Canyon, then I had something come up. I forget what it was. It was on my way back last year when I went on my trip. So, so after this, I'll probably call it a night unless if I see something on my way back. So, I was there, but I didn't really stay there that long. I wanted to go camping, um, and I don't really like Lewiston that much. I went to Clarkston, bought some edibles, and I smuggled them into this crazy ass state. Obviously, they're all gone, and I ate them up in the woods in God's land. So, okay. You do? Shitty, they all go. Well, I'm cautious because I'm cautious when I break the law because I know that I'll get it tenfold if I'm caught just because of what we do. And it shouldn't even be against the law. They'd probably give me the same time as like a child rapist or like, which in Washington, they're really screwing up with victim crimes and giving people like no time. I don't even know if jail or prison really helps people though. So maybe it's better. I guess people can. Um, I guess it's people in Walla Walla, where the prison is, was telling me that people seem like when they get out of prison, they just stay in town. Um, and then, like, a lot of people were telling me up in Washington that it's where a lot of people with, like, felonies from other states, they will go and go to Washington because it's hard for other states to extradite them. I don't know if that's sure or not, so. Yeah. Yeah, and like a lot of law enforcement or people in government office will break the law. They won't even get charged. We all have seen this. Um, so the justice system shouldn't even be called the justice system. Should just be called the extortion system. Because that's all that they do is try to take people's money. Like, I was talking to someone earlier, it'd be great if they went after people who actually victimize people. Um, yep. So I think on my way back, I'm gonna go check to see if the city did anything about this giant hole that someone's gonna trip and fallen. It's somewhere around here. I walked by it not the last time I was here, but the time before when I flew up here, when I had court. I walked by it, snagged a picture, and I sent it in to them. No response. Definitely, guess what? Not only is someone gonna get hurt, but it's a liability to the taxpayers. I would say the city, but the city is the taxpayers. So, oh, Defend, what's up? How are you? And they're having this meeting on the wrong side of the road. Check that out. Blocking the intersection on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, I don't think Boise's used to being filmed still, so.
Where are you at right now?
And I'm warning these police stations that as they grow, things are going to change. It's not going to be this small town where you can do whatever you want and no one's going to say anything. I'm warning everyone that I come in contact with that it's going to start changing. That once you become a big city, because right now Boise's at maybe like 400, 500,000. Maybe. No, it's more like 300 to 400,000, I think. And then, yeah, it's around 3 to 4. Basically, things are going to change, and they're not going to be able to easily get away with everything that they do, all the laws that they break. So, hey friends in code. I'm glad to see you're out, Defend. I heard a really loud engine. So I'm gonna get going here. Because I don't think there's really much more to this. Okay, he's going to. Wonder if he's gonna try to follow me now. Wonder if they're watching my live streams. I'm gonna stay with you guys for a minute. Just because I think I might have some issue. Maybe not. Stay with you guys for a minute. You guys are gonna be chilling for a minute while I break down my try to keep you guys at an upright angle so that you don't see the ground while I do my thing. then I'll sign out before I get to my vehicle. I'm just wondering because I'm yelling at them if they're gonna try to mess with me, because I don't think they're used to people telling them what to do. Because last night even the cop seemed pretty confused. And that wasn't Garden City PD, that was Boise PD too. I'm sensing that I'm gonna start finding some problems the more and more that I watch them. So Boise is very, very dark outside of the main strip areas. So some areas of the city, they started adding these new lights where they only turn on when you walk by them to kind of save energy, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. So I'm walking, and I can't read my stream that well. So I'm gonna sign out because I don't think I'm getting stuck. I think I'm good. So I'll see you guys at the next stop. I assume I'm gonna see something before I get to where I'm going. Anyways, you all have a good night.